Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and welcome to Through the Looking Glass, where I look at old games I haven't played before to see if they hold up. I was originally planning on continuing one of the FPS series that I've been whittling away at, but since one of them is obnoxious to record properly and the other one is obnoxious to run properly, let's look at something a little different. I've never played any of the Tomb Raider games, though I've heard plenty of discussion surrounding Lara Croft and the games at large, and want to see for myself what the big deal was, and to some extent still is. I'm not sure if recording this is the best idea, as I have no idea how entertaining this will be to watch, but here we go anyway. Just bear in mind that I did have a recording issue which made me replay the first level and a half. With that out of the way, this is Tomb Raider.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does, from Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Lara. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket, an age-old artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
Okay, probably shouldn't be recording this while I'm relatively sick, but given that I've seen the first half hour or so, I think I should be alright. It's been a little bit since that I did look at it last, though, so we'll see if that ends up working out for me. Okay, so these traps again, and I'm just as bad at dodging them as last time. Just need to remind myself of the controls. Okay, we're good. Odd. Come on. Okay, in that case... That's one thing that I'm having trouble with this game. I'm not at all used to tank controls. Actually, come to think of it, this might be one of the first games that I've actually played that uses tank controls. Either way, I think you get the point. Not something that I'm used to thinking about. So we'll see how that works out. Let's see. So just having to deal with bats there, and just trying to remember what exactly I noticed when I was first playing this. I think the main thing that I'm noticing that I'm just remembering now is that there's not a whole lot of music. My understanding is that it might be just endemic of the PC version that I'm using. Okay, that's odd. Why is there that... Okay, I know that that wasn't there when I... What, that bit of flashing whenever I turn? I could have sworn that wasn't there when I was recording last time. At the same time, I was recording a screen region and it wasn't picking everything up, but... Or maybe that might have something to do with it. Either way, I'm pretty sure that's just a recording error. Come on, Lara Croft. Come on. Strong, independent woman. Can't pull levers. I'm gonna get so much crap for that joke. And I don't even care. Okay, let's just back up. Is it really so hard to pull a lever? I mean, admittedly, you don't have a high poly count on you. But still, you'd think... Yeah, well, you would indeed think, but... Yeah, this is an old game. Very old game, in fact. And I'm somewhat worried about trying to do a review for this because I have a feeling that the usual discussion around female representation in video games will show up because Lara Croft is often seen as an example of, I don't know, just... You know, I'm pretty sure if you've heard anything about that discussion, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it that won't get me socially eviscerated. And that might be part of the problem, and why I'm a bit worried about even mentioning it. But, honestly, given the age of this game, I'm not sure it's really as much of a factor here. With the others, once that things start to become more detailed, then you can maybe make a discussion, but, well, I don't know. I hear a lot of things that, regarding that the media tells us that the media reflects our attitudes towards other people and all that fun stuff. And that whole discussion, but honestly, is it reflective of that? I mean, is it really teaching us stuff? Because that's what a lot of people would say, is that seeing someone like this means that we start to expect that more often than not. But if that were the case, then wouldn't people have a point regarding violence in video games? It doesn't make as much sense to me. Ah, shoot, I forgot. I'm not supposed to jump down here. I'm gonna have to fight a bear. Great. And I haven't figured out how to dodge you properly, and I'm about to die. Come on, please kill, please kill. Damn it. Well, that's my first time dying, so guess I should feel good about that. Oh, dear. No, that's... Well, there's my older slots, but... Shoot. Where it's... I can't tell... Oh, I went to my... Shoot, this is too far along. Okay, let me get back to where we were. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, there's something down here, so I'm gonna fight these guys. And I'm starting to regret my life. Okay. Could have sworn there was something down here. Oh, well. I'll look around. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, representation of women in video games. Oh dear. Yeah, that really is a subject that I don't want to approach, but I might have to, given that I'm talking about this game. I don't know. We'll see if it turns up. Otherwise, I probably will try and avoid it, all things considered. And it looks like I'm a freaking liar, and there's nothing down here. Yeah, well. At least I'm starting to get the hang of the controls again. I don't know, it's just... These controls are just weird to me. The fact that I have to actually press a button to prepare my guns, and then the same button that I use for firing them is the same one that I use for grabbing onto ledges and interacting with the environment. Yeah, it's definitely archaic. Definitely gonna take a decent amount of getting used to. I just hope that it turns out to be interesting to watch. Thus far, it certainly has been interesting to play, just to see what old school games have been like, but that's the whole point of this series. Okay, let's see if I can do this without running into a bear. Can I still shoot it? Okay, it's dead. And I took way more damage than I needed to, and I still haven't found a med kit. Great. Actually, I'm curious. Okay. Because I know that I did find a secret or two around here. I know I found at least one before getting to the next area that you saw. Just trying to remember where exactly it might have been. Ah, here's the medkit I was thinking of. Oh yeah, I need to actually holster my guns. Again, need to get used to that. Alright. I am never gonna get used to these controls, am I? And it brings me back out here. Good thing I dealt with those wolves. Alright, moving on. Alright, moving on. Let's hope there's something a little more interesting up here. I remember there's a secret that I was able to find. Just trying to remember what it gave me. Okay, I hear the dogs. Where are they? There they are! Okay, I believe that I can use... Hell. I believe I can use the jump keys as a means of dodging, but I still haven't figured out how exactly they work yet. They seem to jump in different directions depending on which button I have pressed, but I haven't figured out how it's all going to look. Alright, and there's the jingle to say that I found a secret. And I'll probably end up using this medkit immediately, given the circumstances. And let me pick it up, please. Let me pick it up. How many times do I have to hammer the interact key before you do it? Incidentally, why is the interact key control? Incidentally, why am I not allowed to use my controller for this? I mean, I know it's a DOS game and all that, but still. GOG is usually good about their QA testing. I think they'd have this figured out by now. Yeah, well, real quick, let's save. Yes. Save early, save often. That's the law of the land when it comes to old school games. Okay, so there's a switch up there that I need to get. Ah, heck. There we go. Alright, that opens that door. If I'm not mistaken, that should take us to where we need to go. Just need to get back over there. Just trying to remember the best way to do it. There we are. That works. Closing behind me, that's no fun. I'm trying to remember if there was anything down this hallway. Or whether this... Oh, right, darts. I'm probably dead then, knowing my luck. Sounds like they're still going. Alright, any other wolves? Okay, I know I need to fall down here. Anything else you want me to deal with before we move on to the next level? I could have sworn that there were some wolves in here. I don't know why they're being so carnivorous, but you know what? Video games. Usually wolves are smart creatures. They know to run away from us humans with our angry guns and weaponry. Oh, that's useful. There we go. And I get another med pack. Useful. Alright, any other angry wolves? Oh, that's useful. Forgot about that. Now I just need to get down there without hurting myself. I think I did hurt myself a little bit the last time I tried. So, probably want to... Well, let's see if I can get away with this. I can probably slide down. See? I'm just fine. I'm not... Oh, right, there's that. Well, I'm good. And on to the next area. One of 3 secrets. Oh boy. It only took 10 minutes? Huh. Are you sure, game? I'm not sure I believe you. Okay, and it refilled my health bar. That's useful. And we're back to where you saw me before. When I was trying to get back to where we... Oh, jeez! heck? This game does not understand what camera control means! What is a camera control, anyway? Okay, so I remember getting stuck on this level, though, and ending up quitting because of it, so the hope is that we don't let that happen again. Knowing me, though... Okay, so when they're touching me, I'm taking damage. Good to know. And that took a little bit more than I'd like, but... let's just save and go from there. So it's keeping track of how often I save. I wonder if that'll come back to hurt me later. I doubt it, given that this is an older game, but kind of interesting that it's doing that. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's another bat in here. I guess not. Oh, I heard it! And it's dead. Good. I don't know why the bats would be after me. Definitely, unless they're rabid, in which case, how are they still alive at this point? I doubt that they'd get much food down here, given the only things that seem to be down here are wolves and bears. Oh shoot, I didn't even notice that. I am an idiot. Unnecessary damage is my middle name, apparently.
No.
Okay, so this is the part where I got stuck on. There appears to be some kind of key that I need. And I did find a golden idol or something like that somewhere around here, but I can't... But for some reason, it wasn't working. So either there's something else that I need to worry about, or I don't know. Okay, so it's not as big as I thought it would be. Shut up, bat. How much health do I have? It's hard to tell with my frame rate counter where it is, but it looks like I've got a decent amount. Okay, I remember having a fun time with this jump. So, this is a fun one. Let me save real quick, just to be on the safe side. Okay. And that's why. I'm not going to worry about saving. It'll take me just as much time to get back up. Or apparently not if I'm going to screw that up. Oh, jeez. There we go. We're going to do this the macho way. Well, supposedly macho way. Ah, heck. That was not what I had planned. Come on up there. There we are. Nothing too important, but never say no to another med pack. Okay, now in order to get out of here, I believe I have to push this. Okay, so this is a weird one for me to figure out. Because I have to hold down control for a little bit, and then push forward, or with the arrow keys. It took me a little bit to figure this one out. And of course, all the while, I'm clipping through the terrain. Because of course I am. I wonder. I'll have to see if I can do something for this on my on a graphics course I'm taking. I don't know. Would I be able to do too much with it? I mean, I could probably talk about its impact and how basic new graphics were done back then, but still, I'm not sure how much I could do on it. 3D is surprisingly complicated. There we go. Now stay dead, please. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, hello. I don't remember finding you. I remember finding your friend the Golden Idol, but not you. Yeah, I was worried I was gonna have to look stuff up. No, I definitely won't have to. Yay, that's very nice. In fact, I'll probably need that Golden Idol later, now that I think of it. Given this game, it would not at all surprise me if I need both. Okay, real quick, is there anything to be had for this? Come on, you. No, it just looks like a sprite. Okay. See, you can do it, Lara. At least it auto-aims, assuming you're facing it about the right direction, and even then it seems to go ahead and give it to you anyway. I'll certainly take it. It's also weird for me to use control to actually get up ledges like that. Alright, so real quick, I think we should probably do a sweep of the area to make sure I've got everything, and make sure there aren't any wolves that are going to surprise me. Real quick, since I haven't saved in a little bit either. I'm going to be persnickety about that, I'm sorry. After what happened already, I'm not going to take too many chances. I like actually progressing. I know, I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes getting stuff done. What is wrong with me? Lo and freaking hold. Get back here. I'm gonna regret saying that because it's gonna take a bite out of me. Actually, that reminds me, there was something else that I hadn't looked at quite. Hello, bats. Go away, bats. Okay, I can't tell if that jingle... Well, it sounded like wind chimes, actually. I can't tell if that was signaling a secret somewhere or something else. Ooh, that was... unexpected. Ow. Also, I did not notice you. Hello, precious. Oh, hell, I can hear the fire alarm starting up. Crap. I'm not sure what's worse. Having the fire alarm spring on you immediately, or hearing it echo across one of the other buildings connected to yours, and to then have to deal with it later. Either way, I'm not happy. So, and I've been sitting here for quite a while, and I guess we'll find out how long exactly that is when I actually save over this. Oh, dear.